Hello guys, Boom Production here, and welcome to my CIS Forces video. So, here we mainly have all my separatist battle droids, from B1 battle droids to crab droids, or in my case, crab droid. So, let's get right into it. In the back, like the first up to here rows are normal B1 battle droid standard. Got a few of those. Then here we have some pilots, some with the blue. These are all the new battle droid pilots, so they don't have the entirely blue body. But I mean, they're pilots, so basically, if you want to build like kind of a base and have interior with battle droids like manually functioning stuff, you can basically use those. Right next to them, we got the security droids. So we got two of those. Let me take that one, and I got one different one, and that's also like what the difference would be between the new and the old version of the pilots. So in this case, we got the security droids. This one is the one with the entirely red body, and this one is the security droid with printings on the red body. So both pretty cool. I got two of those. Didn't see that. So I got two of those and one of the security droid with the entirely red body. So let's get right into the Geonosian battle droids. So here we have the Geonosian Commander, with the new markings, the yellow dot on the body and the markings on the head. Not gonna show the other two Geonosian battle droids. As you can see, I have two of those, but they basically look the same without the markings. Then we have the Commander. He basically looks the same as the Geonosian Commander, but I'm gonna show him anyways. I mean, yeah, it's a cool commander. I have two of those. And then here we have the commander with the entirely yellow body, which I think came in like all the Clone Wars sets where there was a droid commander. So basically, yeah, those are all my normal B1 battle droids. Getting into the commando droids. This one is a commander droid, as you can probably tell. So, I believe I pretty much got every single one of those in the ARC Trooper Battle Pack back in the day. Basically, I mean, they're pretty cheap, which is kind of sad because commander droids are kind of cool, but on the other hand, droids are, I guess, supposed to be cheap because they're droids. They're manufactured often not only in LEGO but also in the Star Wars universe, so who cares? You can get a bunch of those, which is good. And here we got the Commander Droid Captain, which is basically exactly the same, but he got the Captain gray markings on the head, which is cool. Yeah, but basically those are all my Commander droids. And here we have Super Battle droids, all the normal standard version with the two same arm pieces. I have the same amount as I have commander droids. And here we have Super Battle droid. Really a nice sleek design. They also have not changed this really, like they did improvements over time. I think from the actual smoothness of the print of the actual model. So I mean, it's good that they like improved the design, but I mean, it's good how it is. Like, let's be honest, it's a good Super Battle droid design. So I mean, so getting into all my custom droids. Here we got my five. Those are five droidicas. You may recognize them. These are based on the original design of the droidicas. Um, if you don't have one, me too. I don't have one of the originals. I don't know if you have like one of these encyclopedia books of Star Wars, Lego Star Wars. I think they probably show the old version, which is honestly, in my opinion, also the best version. It just looks like a Droidica, and normally the most of the pieces would be brown, so like kind of a brown like the crab droid, and gray. But as you can see, all of these are custom built by me, and I also added some stuff which I thought improved them. So I kind of based them on the Droidicas that you can see in the Geonosian arena. They kind of look more silver, as if I can remember correctly. And I added those tiles. I'll come to the function of these later. And then I also added these tiles. So basically, if you put them or want to make them into roll mode, there's not like space that is open here, which I kind of thought was annoying. And I also added this round piece on the bottom just to make it a more complete build, in my opinion. So if you put this into roll mode, this piece kind of makes it a round shape. So you kind of like, it helps you with assembling the roll mode, I guess. And then if you get everything nice and ready, nice and tight, then you got yourself a Droideka in roll mode. And I think, as you can see, it has a really nice round shape. And I really think that LEGO should just use this design again, maybe like rework it in a similar way that I did it. But like the new Droidekas, like I think none of them like actually have a good roll shape. Like you can't really do that. And most of them are just not a good design. Like you, at some point, you don't even realize it's supposed to be a Droideka. But anyway, I'm getting off topic. These are my Aqua Droids. So the original design of this is not from me, especially the head piece and the body, and also the arm. So basically, most of the design I found online. You can also like just search it up. You should find it if you just search Aqua Droid Lego, basically, and so these are really cool in my opinion. So I just wanted to make them because recently I found all these head pieces. So these are, I don't know exactly where they're from. They seem to be like the front tiles of speeder bikes, but I'm actually not sure where these are actually from. So you got like the functions of this is supposed to be his arm gun. These guys have those, but the changes that I did to this are this style, which kind of, in my opinion, makes it more complete. And also, instead of using the same arm design on this side again, I use these complete arm pieces simply because I ran out of these arm parts. So yeah, kind of needed a different option. So I added those, and since I added this tile, I really think it looks great because it kind of matches up to be the shoulder size. And yeah, I think it turned out pretty great actually. So of course the head piece, it can rotate and stuff. And yeah, I think the design is just pretty on point. And I also removed I think it was like the feet, because I just wanted to make it more minifig size. So if you can see, it's basically like the same size, it's just a bit bigger. But if you watched the Clone Wars TV show, you know that these things are definitely a bit bigger than their B1 Battle Droid counterparts. So here we have the Crab Droid. This is completely custom built by me. So this is completely my design. I've not really seen too much. I think some parts are similar to builds that other people have used, but especially like the armory, the armor around the main body is basically like, I've not really seen anybody use that technique for the Crab Droid. Yeah, and basically I think it's a great design. Yeah, it's based on the episode 3 Crab Droid, not the Clone Wars version, because the Clone Wars version would not have these middle arm feet, and these would be a bit longer, and the ends would be a bit more armored. I actually don't know if you actually differentiate those. I don't know if that's like a mini Crab Droid and the other is like the Crab Droid. But okay, that's the version that you see in episode 3, so I guess it's okay. But yeah, that's basically my CIS forces entirely. I think it's pretty nice. Obviously, for stop motion films, as I think I've mentioned earlier in other videos, you don't need that many of numbers. You can just make it seem like there are even more. But I think it's a good start to my collection, and yeah, hope you enjoyed. See you in the next video, and peace out.